Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Friday, September 26th. All right, we got a lot of colors in here. We have blonde, brown, black. Well, maybe not a lot. We only have 3. I mean, we also have shades. You have like pale, faint, dim, light. These could just mean faint. You can whisk, you can whip, you can beat. Like this is like things you do in cooking. Like you can whip cream, you can whisk eggs, you can beat a lot of things. You can whisk a lot of things, you can whip a lot of things. I don't know what the 4th one would be though. Oh, you could cream something maybe. Cream I usually think of as a noun, not a verb, but I guess you could cream something. Well, cream is a verb, I think more of like when you kick someone's butt, like you beat somebody up, you cream them. I view it more of the competition sports usage of the word. So that's one category, I think. I still want to try to get purple first when I can, so if I can do this quickly, we'll do it. So what else can we find? You have polar bear, black bear, brown bear. Do we have another bear? Is there a sun bear? Not that I'm aware of. A blonde bear? Not that I'm aware of. Oh, going back to the cooking category, you could rice something. Like you make something into rice grains. Like you can have riced cauliflower. I'm not sure about that. But we still might have bears in here, but I don't know what the 4th bear would be. A pale bear? Doesn't seem right. Alright, what would blonde go with? Because there's not a blonde bear that I'm aware of. So if it doesn't go with black and brown, what's it going with? It could go with pale. Like it just means light colored. We still have faint and light, so that's a possibility. Alright, what's pool going with? Pool could be like a swimming pool. It could be a verb. You pool your money together. You pool your resources. I don't see what pool would go with. It could also be the game pool. But I don't see anything that goes with that either. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like whisk, whip, beat, and cream is the most likely category I've seen so far. I'm probably just going to submit it because I can't figure out purple. So I'm just going to start here. Alright, stir vigorously, alright. Maybe blonde does go with the other colors, because dim, light, faint, and pale I think go together better than blonde. Because blonde is more specific to, like, hair. Whereas these other ones are just something that's, like, lacking in vibrance or in brightness. But maybe not light, I don't know. I'm gonna try it anyway. Alright, hard to make out, yeah. Alright, so we still have the potential bear category with black bear, polar bear, brown bear. Is there a sun bear? That kind of sounds vaguely familiar now that I think about it. Like maybe some Asian bear. Alright, I'm gonna do this as a bear category. Hopefully sun bear is one of them. Kinds of bears, alright. Sun bear just sounds extremely vaguely familiar. In fact, I'm going to look up where that is. Sun bear. Yeah, Southeast Asia. Alright, yeah. It's the smallest bear species. It's smaller than a human. It's only 4 to 5 feet. Alright, and then word, blonde, pool, and rice. Word, pool, blonde, rice. Rice Krispies. Word, games. Word, search. Blonde. Blonde. I have no idea what purple's doing. Let's find out. Dirty blonde, dirty pool. Dirty rice, dirty word. Dirty pool? I mean, I know pools can get dirty, but is that a phrase? Dirty pool. Phrase. Dirty pool refers to unethical, unfair, unsportsmanlike conduct. Huh? I've never heard that before. Dirty pool? Okay. And what's dirty rice? Dirty rice is a traditional Louisiana Creole dish made from white rice, which gets dirty color from being cooked with small pieces of pork, beef, or chicken, green bell pepper, celery, and onion. It's spiced with cayenne and black pepper. Huh. Okay. It's a new one for me, too. Alright, I'm glad I didn't spend too much time looking for purple, because I never would have put that together. Alright, let's see what they give it. 3 out of 5? It didn't seem that hard. I mean, the only reason I took a while is because I was trying to get purple first there for a bit. So I don't know about that. I doubt that the bot says it's that high, but we'll see. Alright, let's check the bot. Yeah, 74% solve rate. That's kind of what it felt like. Much more in line with what I was thinking over what they gave it. I definitely didn't think it was a 3 out of 5. Skill 95, I mean, that's just because it's the perfect game. Has regular Rainbow Order always been 95 skill? I don't know. I guess I don't get regular Rainbow Order enough lately to remember. Uniqueness 1 in 8. That's not unique at all. Look at that. That's crazy. For first, it pretty much follows Rainbow Order. Almost half people getting yellow first, and a little bit of a drop down to green, then a big drop down to blue and purple there. Let's check over. So kind of like yesterday, everybody mostly is getting green and yellow, and then a bit of a drop down to purple and blue. Yeah, by far the biggest winning game is just regular Rainbow Order. And then if you lose, it's green, yellow, yellow, green, yellow, nothing, nothing, green. Yeah. So just not knowing the bears. And then the purple one, I mean, I didn't get purple. I wouldn't have ever put that together. So my perfect game was reliant on just guessing the bear one correctly. I mean, it wasn't 100% just a random guess. I kind of thought maybe Sun Bear was a thing. I don't know if there's really a red herring in here, though. I mean, I guess you could put blonde in with pale and light and faint. I was thinking that. So it's not really a red herring because it was a category. Let's check the mistakes. Colors, yeah. Well, polar isn't a color. Maybe people are just thinking that there was a polar or a blonde bear? I don't think polar's a color on its own. There's not polar white. Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know all the various shades. But I've never heard of polar white. Especially, why would it be? And there's color with brown and black, which are just like the basic colors. Even blonde is a little weird to put with these ones, unless you're thinking hair color. Yeah, I was thinking of putting blonde in with something like this, pale, light, and faint. Blonde ale, cream ale, brown ale, black ale? Oh, I can see that one. I can see that one. I can see this one too, the ales. People thinking maybe pool bear? I don't think this is dark hues. I think people are just trying to figure out the fourth bear. And putting rice in here. Blonde, sun, brown, and pool, summer fun? That doesn't seem right. I have no idea what's going on there. Alright, that one was fairly easy, although I just needed to guess correctly on the bears to get through it, because I never would have put purple together. Not a chance. I have no idea. I'm surprised I've never heard of, what was it? Dirty pool. Yeah, dirty pool. That one's weird. Dirty rice. Now that I've heard it, or now that I looked it up, it sounds vaguely familiar, but I never would have thought of it. So yeah, that's one of the ones where if purple had been with another really tough category, it might have caused some more problems. So luckily I got the other three. Alright, on to the mini. Alright, what this clue is in the mini. Is that what they're looking for? Rowing sport. I'm not sure. Business where tongue-twisted might order a 1 across 5. I have no idea. Blank Bunny, Space Jam character. Bugs Bunny? Could also be Babs, I think. End of a cigarette, a butt. Include secretly as on an email. Mini's not correct. Because this is BCC. Blind carbon copy. Toothbrush brand, Oral-B. So this is not... Oh no, it's not Babs Bunny. It's like Lulu Bunny? Laylee? Lulu? It's L something. Oral-B is the toothbrush brand. Gaston, Sidekick, and Beauty and the Beast, French for the Fool. I don't remember his name. I know what they're talking about, though. Resided in. Lived in? Resided in. I'm not sure. Took a chair. Sat. Okay. What this clue is in. Oh, bold. I didn't realize that the clue was in bold letters. I kind of just skipped over that. Rowing sport. Crew. I always forget that that's what that's called. All right. Businesses where the tongue twisted might order a 1 across / 5 across. Bold crew. Cafes. You could order a cold brew. Got it. All right, what's this one? Le Few? No, that doesn't look right. Dwelt is this one. And then it's Lola? Okay. All right. I didn't realize that this one was in bold letters. I just kind of read across it really quick. So I misread what they were going for there. And then crew, I always forget that that's what that rowing sport is called. You row crew. And then the cold brew one that's a bit of a crazy crazy clue. Which you order in cafe. So you need to get kind of this one to get this one. And then Lola, I forgot her name was Lola. I haven't seen Space Jam since the 90s. And then LeFou, okay. The Fool, got it. All right, well, not my best work. Okay, on to Pips. Okay, I don't like the new layout at all. I'm still saying that. All right, so this has got to be the 6s up here. So we'll go 6-3, 6-0. It's got to go like this. And then we go 6-3 like this, and then 6-4 down. All right. Ooh, 19 seconds. Barely made it in the under the line there for the cookie. All right, on to medium. Okay. We need 15 up here. That could be a 6 and 5 and 4. Could be 3 5s. So we could go 6-5 like this. And then 5-5. That works. We'll see if that is how it goes. And then 10, we would need a 6 and a 5 down here. So how are we doing that? Or 6 and a 4. So we go 6-1, 0-0. This would have to be 4-2 maybe? And then we could go 1-5 and then 4-3. Ah, all right. I mean, 47 seconds is better than yesterday, but not enough for cookie. All right, on to hard. Okay. So we have a 22 here. What is that in 4? That's 4 6s is 24. So we need like 2 6s and 2 5s in there. And we have 4 equals. What do we have 4 of? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 5s. We have 1, 2, 3 4s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. All right, so the zeros are probably going up there. So what if we did like 6-0 and then we could go 5-1 maybe? We don't have a 5-1. We do have a 5-2. That doesn't work. We go 5-5 here, and we need a 6 here. We can't do this horizontally because this isn't less than 2, so we'd have to do this. All right, and maybe 0-0 here, 0-1. How are we getting 3 equals? What do we have 3 of still? We have 3 4s, so we could still do that. So we could go 4-2. We'd need a 4-1 here. Need a 4-3 up like this. We need not equals here. What do we still need up here? We need less than 2, so the only thing we have left for that is a 0. All right. This will have to be 5-2 and then 5-3. I think that works. All right, nice. That's a pretty good hard score, although this board seemed to be pretty small. I mean, it's not very big. But still, yesterday's took me like, what, 18 minutes? Although yesterday's, I went back and somebody pointed it out to me and I went back and I saw it. And like, I was close early on. I just kept putting one domino there like incorrectly. I wasn't considering one option. I was very close on it. I just wasn't considering something. But that hard felt like a medium almost. It was kind of in between medium and hard. But hey, the way my hards have been going lately, I will definitely take that. If you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.